Good evening, Wordlers. This week in Wine, Wordle, and Whatever, episode dos, we have an action-packed, enlightening episode planned. Um, what do we got here? We got a new segment. We'll talk about that. We have a new wine ish. We never got that clarified, but I do have some information on that.
It is close
And then
enough.
we have, yeah, and then we have our Wordles and the whatever. So here you have your host, William, and who did I just hear?
Howdy, hey, it's Caden.
Uh, Howdy, Caden.
How are you tonight,
I got
Will?
good. I got to introduce this week's wine, Wordle, and whatever.
Yep. I think we're gonna
Yep.
be trading off with that
Yeah.
until we record an intro.
Sounds good, man. Okay. I don't think we have a template, right? We just get right into it.
Yeah, I think we can just get right into our first segment. Why don't you let's see,
Yeah.
do we want to go straight into explaining what wine we have like we did last week, or do you want to do the new segment first?
Let's get into the wine a little bit. That way we can be sipping on it and while we get into the new segment.
Okay, and this was a Will pick this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose Joto Yuzu Sake. If found locally at my Costco for about $20. Gets you a 750 milliliter bottle. Again, I don't have the bottle next to me because I'm super prepared. But is there any notes or
Two weeks,
any?
2 weeks we've been doing this, Will, and you haven't kept the bottle nearby either
Nope,
time.
it's literally 15 feet from me in the fridge.
It's our favorite tradition, Will not having the bottle and me being the prepared one.
Okay, what's it say on the
S-
bottle?
So, what the bottle says is yuzu is a prized Japanese citrus fruit that has the sweet and tart flavors of mandarin orange, Meyer lemon, and key lime. Blended with sake, Joto Yuzu is a delicious balance of sweetness and acidity. Serve on the rocks with a splash of soda or mix it for a refreshing cocktail. Wonder what kind of soda. Can you put like Dr. Pepper in it?
I don't know, man. Like I've
No,
actually
it means
never
it
had
means
a sock.
carbonated water, as in like soda water.
Oh, today I learned.
Yeah, I would not advise putting Dr. Pepper in this citrus drink.
I was thinking like when I first got it, I was like, what if you put like ginger beer in it?
I could see that working. Um,
Yeah, because it's like ginger and lemon
yeah,
kind of.
it would either be good or really awful.
Hmm.
Something like a 7 Up would work too.
Yeah. You want to hear a fun fact, Caden?
Yeah, absolutely, I do.
Yeah, so sake. Oh, wait. I can't remember how to say it, but there is a difference between sake and sake. It
Yeah.
depends if you raise or lower that E, but I can't remember which is which. One means salmon, and the other one means simply just generic Japanese word for alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean a rice wine. It's just if they say, I want some sake, they just want some alcohol.
Okay. So it's like when we say booze.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just generic. It's just alcohol.
Yeah. So that's
So
kind of a little fun.
what's the verdict on it, Will? How do you feel about it?
I like it. I like this one because I like really citrusy stuff, and it's got that. It tastes like I'm eating an orange peel.
Okay.
What do you think of it?
I actually like it. I was pleasantly surprised. I I would like to try it mixed. Because
Hmm.
I'm just drinking it straight, neither no rocks, no nothing. Um,
Yeah.
and I like it. I like it. It would be a good mixer as well.
Yeah, like for just being straight sake, it kind of it's like almost a cocktail.
Yeah, it's basically fruit juice with sake.
Hmm. Have you ever heard of yuzu before today?
I have not. I've never heard of it before.
Mm. Yeah, it's a big fruit in Japan.
That's a big
I've
deal.
had a few like yuzu flavored stuff, and I like it because I like that citrusy.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. I like it, and I'm gonna be drinking a little more of it.
Very good.
So,
Yeah.
your new segment you have for us.
Yes. So we have a new segment here, and we last week encouraged our listeners to give us feedback, and our listeners have been more than eager to let us know a little more about what we were talking about last week.
One listener in particular.
Listener in particular had some things to say.
You know who you
So
are.
shout out to our loyal listeners. So, this new segment, I think we're going to name Corrections and
It's
Clarifications.
a very straightforward name for a straightforward segment.
Yep. So, they gave me feedback directly, so I'm going to kind of go through those points. The first one was letting us know how long wine is actually good for. It's good for 3 to 5 days. Did you know that?
I genuinely didn't know that before I heard. I thought, well, let's put it this way: I never have had wine go bad. It's never
Yes.
never been open and you know let set aside for long enough.
Yeah, so the listener did clarify. It's kind of like coffee, where it doesn't really go bad unless it starts to grow mold on it. It just kind of degrades quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, just
Um,
stops tasting good.
yeah, and they used to work at a restaurant, which is where they got a lot of these wine facts, and they would toss out any bottle that was older than 5 days.
Okay, good to
So
know.
yeah, whenever they opened a bottle, they would keep the date on it, and until it's time to pour it out.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
3 to 5 days,
Yep. Okay. And then the
if it
next
lasts that
bit.
long.
Yeah. You know it.
Oh yeah.
So, and then one nifty little fact was the whole recorking it by hand.
Mm-hmm.
They actually make like little silicone rubber stoppers that you can pop into the bottle, which are more effective at stopping it from oxidizing, I believe.
I think I have one, but I just didn't use it, and I don't think I
Yeah.
ever use it.
Is that what it actually does? Does it oxidize? Is that the right word?
That's a good question, and I don't know.
Okay. We'll clarify it in
We'll wait.
next
Yeah, we'll
week's.
wait for our listener next week. It's probably just the same. Just well, I would imagine oxidizing is. It's just interaction with the air. So,
Yeah.
the verdict is yes? Question mark.
Great. The segment's going amazing.
Wine oxidizes? Question mark.
And then, oh yeah, but I actually did have one of these rubber stoppers from like a couple years ago, and I actually used it on last bottle.
Okay.
Did you actually finish last week's bottle?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Did other people help you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mom, and my brother did.
Yeah,
It was.
I did
It
not.
didn't. It didn't make it to the next day.
Oh, that's sick. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I was the only one drinking the bottle,
Oh yeah.
and I had it for a couple nights in a row. And then after the third night of having it, I was like, okay, I don't think I can have more.
Kind of
This
done
is
with this. Not gonna lie.
it's good, but like for 3 nights in a row, kinda.
Yeah, it gets a little old, a
Yep.
little stale.
Yep.
All right,
Cool.
and the final clarification.
Yeah, so you were actually onto something there with the tea tree um shampoo bar that
Mm-hmm.
I was using. You mentioned like maybe what I normally use is a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
That is absolutely what I do. I
Okay.
check the bottle, it's a 2-in-1. And I also learned that tea tree actually like naturally strips your hair of oils.
Okay, so it has a
Um,
tendency to do that, which would make it feel more dry
yep,
than just straight
exactly.
shampoo.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was straight shampoo, which my hair wasn't used to, and it was tea tree. So that's what made it like, and I quote from the listener, heckin' dry.
Heckin'
So,
dry.
so anyways, that explains that. And I haven't used the bar since.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a travel thing, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. That
All right.
was pretty much it.
Yeah,
Just some clarifications.
that's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
So, does that mean we go on to the wordles of the week?
Absolutely.
Let's go. This was a very good week for me.
Ooh, good.
I already did my average, and I averaged 3.3 guesses.
That's
So,
really good.
yeah, I was really close to three. And
Nice.
my total number of guesses for seven wordles was 23. And
Uh,
you're doing the math right now.
wait, what was that?
My total number of guesses for the week was 23. That
Oh,
was
okay.
what a different listener recommended to me was
Oh,
do just total guesses for the week instead of the average.
okay. Yeah, do you want to take us through the first day and I'll calculate mine?
Yeah. So the first day, February 15th, which was a Thursday. Yes, it was last Thursday. I got this one in three. The answer was ascot, which is just a fun word. It's a fun word to say. Um, for me, I guessed raise and then scald and then ascot. How'd you do on that, Will?
Um, yeah, I got it in four.
Respectable.
Oh, I had a good word. Yeah, in there. I did my normal notch and got that O, T, and C.
Mm,
And then I went crossed
okay.
and then scooped and then a scot. And that one,
Scoot is good.
yeah.
But what the heck is a cross? Oh, okay. It's exactly what I thought. It's the past tense and past participle of the word cross.
Oh,
Yeah. So, you know, you crossed something instead of
now you
crossed.
know. Yeah, I actually found this one by mistake. I was like, I did the whole like I typed letters and hit enter, typed letters, hit enter. Nothing was going through, and all of a sudden this word came through, and I'm like, I have never heard of that, man.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got it in four.
You tend to brute force your wordles a lot.
Yep.
So
Okay, next one.
Friday the 16th, the answer was stash. I got it in two. I'm sorry. I
Ah.
lied. I got it in four.
Aw.
I misspoke.
I got it in three.
Got it in three. Raise to flask to toast to stash.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I commend the toast guess.
Toast
That's
is
a
a
good one.
good guess to read out a double letter.
Yeah.
But I didn't have I didn't have the T before then, so it was kind of a gamble. But
Mm. Yeah, I did not. And then I used raise. Shout out.
shout out to Raise.
And then that gave me the S, T, A, and 8. Easy.
Yeah, you
Dash.
got everything.
Easy. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Saturday the 17th. I got this one in three.
We may run into a problem, coach.
Do you not have that one?
I don't.
Okay, scroll through the chat and just find how many you got it in.
Oh my goodness. I need to learn to take screenshots. I'm so sorry, loyal listeners.
You know what? It's fine.
Okay.
I got it in three. The word is psalm, Psalm, and I did raise, scamp, and psalm. Scamp is a great word. I like scamp.
What's that mean?
Scamp, it's I think it means like a mischievous person. Um, Here we go. A person, especially a child, who is mischievous in a likable or amusing way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's a fun word. It's a good word.
yeah, I like it. It sounds fun.
It is a fun word. It's a real fun word.
Yeah.
So how many
Okay.
did you get it in?
What day was this one again?
This was on Saturday, the 17th.
Saturday the 17th. I got it in 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mystery
Um,
of how you got there.
yeah, so I did notch.
Oh, did you time travel?
No,
Oh, how'd you get it?
I'm just looking at the thing.
Oh,
I did notch, and then I did two other guesses.
enlightening.
Yep.
Now,
All
please tell
right.
me you have a screenshot for Sunday the 18th.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now I got this one in two.
This was rough, man. Not gonna lie.
Was this a
Took me
perfect score?
five.
Oh, five.
Five,
Did you have
yeah.
a perfect score this week?
I did not.
Nice.
Sad.
So the answer is Ridge. I did Raise and Ridge.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
That's good. I did not speak.
Peak, Peak.
No,
Wait, no.
speak.
Speak, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm one too few letters for peak.
Rely.
Okay.
Relie. Like if you lie again, you re-lie. No,
I guess so.
I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Go for it.
And and then I did is it Reeve? Reive?
Ah, man, you got a lot of words that need
Oh,
defining here.
Reeve is an easy one. It's a historical Scottish term to carry out raids in order to plunder cattle or
Okay,
other
so it's
goods.
probably just pronounced rave.
Yeah. You want to go on a rave?
We're gonna go on a rave.
I love the
Yeah,
sound of that.
and I think rely, the way you spelled it,
Mhm.
is not actually a word. It's best I could find was a misspelling of rely, like
Mm.
Rely.
So it could mean just if you lie again, you're re-lie.
That's fair. That is our definition, and we're accepting it.
But I would go on a rave with you.
I would go on a rave with you too.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
That's also what Scottish people say today when they go to like dance parties, electronic music.
Yeah,
They go to a rave.
that's good. It's very confusing though, because they don't know if they mean a party or they're gonna plunder cattle.
Yeah, it could be either. It could be both even.
Oh,
Heck of a night if it's both.
let's go. Probably drinking that sake.
Sake in Scotland. Everybody knows that the Scottish are known for their sake.
Absolutely. Okay. Monday?
Monday. This one took me five, unfortunately.
Oh, this one took me three, and I'm bummed I didn't get a screenshot for this one.
My
Cause
brother
the
in Christ.
I'm so sorry. Because this one I was actually like I was happy with how it happened. And now I can't.
That's unfortunate. So you get to hear my pain. So I had raise, which gives the R in the wrong spot and the I and the E in the right spot. So then I go down to prize, Prize, which gives me the P, the R, the I, and the E. But the Z is still wrong. So then I go to pride, then I go to
Uh-oh.
prime, and then I go to price. It was
Okay.
it was pain. So my Wordle has a column of gray all the way down to the bottom.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but you did notch and one other guess, and then you got the answer.
Yeah. Pretty easy stuff.
Yeah, easy.
Cause so Notch would have gave me the C, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been green. Um yeah, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah, that's a
So
tough one.
anyways, I got in three.
So Tuesday the 20th. This was my other two for the week.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got it in three.
you got it in three. Nice.
Yeah.
I was just lucky. I did raise, which gave me the A, and then match. It was just pure luck on that one.
Just killing it.
I know I'm a
This one
professional.
was actually really fun. So I did notch, which gave me the T, C, and H.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did malls, like plural, like multiple malls.
Mauls.
No, like Malls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shopping malls.
But that gave me the M and the A.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had the whole word.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good usage of a burner word.
Yep.
However, the number of options left to you with a TCH
Yeah.
were minimal.
No, it could have been.
It could have been
So I did the.
watch. It could have been match.
Yeah. It could have been patch.
It could have
It
been
could have been
patch. Could have
latch.
been latch.
Could have been batch.
Could have been batch too,
Could have been match.
which it was.
So yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah,
fair. That's
but
a fair burner word then.
yeah. So I was like, well, at least I'm getting rid of the M if it's not there, and the L, and
Yeah.
oh, and Satch.
Yeah, and botch.
Yeah.
BOTCH.
So like there was a lot going on. So I'm like, I need a burner word as my second word.
That's
Like,
fair. That's fair.
yep. Mm-hmm.
All
Cool.
right, and last one. Yesterday, Wednesday the 21st. How many did it take you?
4.
It took me 4 as well. I did raise, think, adieu, and build.
Adieu.
ADIEU. French for goodbye.
Oh, that's cool that that went through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I did notch, prime, bliss, and then got build.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Yeah.
that's what we
I
got.
got I got my total.
Okay.
What was your total guesses for the week?
Total guesses for the week were 23.
26.
Ooh, close, close. My two
Yeah,
my two twos really helped me.
yep, for sure. Which
Hmm.
puts my average at 3.7.
3.7. You averaged under 4 this week though. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm happy with that with words like rely and rave.
And rave. Yeah, that's definitely one of the words of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
I just realized I never let the listeners know I'm dog sitting at someone's house.
That explains the dogs we've been hearing.
Yeah. So
Good
they
to know. Good to know.
I decided to I was like, man, I gotta get that podcast done. You know, the commitment, the
Yeah.
listeners.
Well, we did have to delay a day because
Yeah. Why did we delay?
because I went to prison.
Oh,
I will not be elaborating further.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
yeah.
no, it's interesting. There's a something I noticed. There's the addition of a word in that phrase really changes the meaning, because the difference between I went to prison and I went to the prison is an entirely different meaning.
You're right.
Say that again. Discord kind of bugged out.
You
You sound like a robot.
Oh no. These poor listeners.
No, it's better now.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's doing better. So what were you saying?
Oh, I said you're right. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference. And in fact, I didn't go to prison. I went to the prison.
Mm. Less fun.
Less fun. Yeah. Doesn't.
Less
There's no girls
exciting.
in that. You know, everybody likes bad boys, and just going to the prison is nothing. But going to prison is something cool.
I haven't been. I
It's
should I should go.
it's nothing special. There's inmates, and then there's me.
You know, I almost did go to prison.
Oh yeah,
That's a story for another day, though.
yeah. That's maybe next week's whatever.
Cool. That's for the Patreons.
For the Patreon listeners only. It's for the even further unedited after show.
Yeah. Cool. All
Yeah.
right.
So I guess
So
that
what?
means we get to go on to whatever this for this week.
Yes.
There's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's a few pretty interesting topics we've got this week.
Yeah, we had a fun week.
Yeah, it was a good week. First on the docket, why don't you start us off with what we did for the first time and the second time this week?
We played pickleball.
Bum ba da ba pickleball.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're officially old people now.
We're officially ballers.
This
That's
is
what
true. We
they-
are also ballers.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about pickleball, Will? How would you describe it for a first timer and a
I would
second timer?
describe Oh yeah, I would describe it as the greatest thing ever.
Wow, that's saying something. That's high
With
praise.
I got to play with the greatest people ever. So
This is true. We did play with a good bunch of folks. The
yeah,
people we played with today were a little sketch, but
but they were okay.
nah, they were sketchy.
Oh,
It was just the two of us.
I know.
Yeah, no, it was
Okay.
just the two of us. We're the sketchy ones.
Yeah. Okay. But what did you think?
Um, I would describe it as diet tennis.
Mm,
It's the intermediary between table tennis and actual tennis. It's just slightly smaller than tennis, but I
mm-hmm.
did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. Good workout, which I desperately needed, and my legs were sore. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I never got to ask. Like, how did you do yesterday? Or the first time we played earlier in the week.
Oh,
Like,
with the group I was playing with,
yeah, like did you win every match? Were you like 50? Like what was your win ratio?
that is a really good question. I think we only played. Well, let me think. In the first part of our time slot, we didn't actually like really get into a full game. We were kind of trying to keep score, but it was also a lot of like explaining the rules and switching around and getting a feel for the game, both on my part and my opponent's part, because we were both newbies. And then we had you know two other people there that knew the rules, and yeah. So the for the first part, it wasn't very structured. But then once we started playing a game, I think we played two games, and I think it was 50-50. But I genuinely don't remember because I didn't keep very good track.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah. It was okay. It was definitely my first time, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah, how did because I played one-on-one with another newbie.
Yeah,
But
and
you were
absolutely
playing
annihilated him.
Hey, be nice.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, no, it's still fun
We
to be
were
absolutely
yeah, yeah,
annihilated because I mean, you did that to me today.
yeah. We were just playing around. But I was curious, was there like a definite like the experienced ones you were playing with? Was there a definite like, oh yeah, they're clearly like pulling some advanced techniques, like they're clearly better, or you're like, okay, we're kind of close actually.
Um, I would say that at the start there definitely was. You could tell there was more experience. But near the end, I started to get my eye in a little bit more, and I would say the playing field got a little bit closer. But I didn't get a good chance to play like a full game um, with a one on one more experienced player.
Yeah.
We started to at the end we started to play one, and let me think. By the time our time slot was over, I was down 2 points, but it was she was up three, I was up one.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't very much of a game, but I was starting to get my eye in a little bit more.
Yeah. Um, yeah, because you played doubles too,
Yeah, we did play
which
doubles,
is
although we played sort of doubles because apparently there's more rules to doubles which nobody knew. And it took forever for us to finally settle on the fact that we could just play with singles rules but just alternate serves. So in pickleball you have to serve from when you have 0 points or versus every point you score you have to serve from an opposite side of the court, as in left or side or right side on your side of the net. And basically what we did is we would just with doubles, whoever was serving for that round would just switch depending on how many points they had. And then once the serve left us and then came back to us, then the other person would serve and it would just switch as needed.
okay.
And that was I think the best way to do it. Although the two people more experienced are kind of rules lawyers, not gonna lie, and they definitely didn't like not knowing what the actual doubles rules were. and I didn't
Yeah,
love the fact that we weren't playing by actual doubles rules.
I could see that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they eventually, and we all settled on just okay. Let's just play with singles rules, but two people.
Yeah, I don't know. I think most of those sports, like I at least pickleball, especially, I felt better about singles. Like if I think I would like single. I never played doubles, but like I really enjoyed the couple times doing singles.
Yeah, I didn't play singles. I only played for 4 points in when we were on playing on Monday.
Hmm.
But then you and I played a bunch today, and I enjoyed singles. I think I enjoyed singles a little bit more, but also I was more experienced when we were playing today.
Hmm.
So I would like to play doubles with a little bit more experience under my belt because I can see doubles being a little bit easier because you don't have to cover the whole court, so it's a little bit like lower impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You
But
don't
I
have
mean,
to
if
run
you're
as
if you're
much.
like me, you just cover the court anyways because you're a goober.
Yeah. I was thinking like we never really explained what pickleball is.
I did kind of explain it as diet
I
tennis.
a little, yeah, yeah. But it's played with wiffle balls
Yeah, it's pretty much a
and
wiffle ball instead of a tennis ball, and
yeah,
and solid paddles.
yep. Like fiberglass?
Um, yeah, I
I
don't really
feel like
know. It could be fiberglass, it could be something else. I'm not entirely sure what they're made of.
yeah. Yeah, but super fun. I would play again.
Yeah, yeah, I would play again. We played twice this week, and I would play again next week for sure.
Yep. Very fun. Oh, yes. The ones we bought are fiberglass
Okay, so
surface
they're
on them.
fiberglass.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're pretty cheap on Amazon. Like you can get a set of rackets for reasonable.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's a fun time, and a lot of it's gaining in popularity. So a lot of tennis courts have pickleball lines overlaid on their tennis court, so you can still play at a tennis net, which is a couple inches higher than regulation pickleball net, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but I actually played pickleball in middle school.
Oh, did you?
Um or high school, one of the two. And yeah, I really liked it. That's why when like the idea came up again, I was like, "Oh, let's
Oh,
go."
so you were
Cuz
holding out on us. You weren't a beginner.
I played one.
Oh, okay. You played it once. That
So I
explains why you
actually
were annihilating me.
so I took a class in high school
Hmm.
called Leisure and Rec.
Oh my, they made a whole class out of it.
Instead of PE, instead of like normal PE, you could take leisure and recreational sports,
Oh my. What kind of
which
sports were in leisure and recreational sports?
yeah.
Pickleball, obviously.
Do you want to take a few guesses here?
Oh, let me think.
Think-
Pickleball. I would imagine tennis would be on there.
Yeah, yep. Tennis was on there.
Let me think. Basketball's a
Yeah.
little bit more of a PE thing.
No, no,
Yeah,
definitely not
not a
basketball.
leisure
That's
table
too
tennis.
high. Yep.
Okay. Shuffleboard.
I actually you might be onto something. I like have vague memories of playing it. I don't remember if it was this class or a different class.
Okay. I don't know if
Yeah.
shuffleboard's really a sport though. Curling. No,
Dude,
that's a sport.
no, we didn't do curling.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. Am I missing any on the leisure and recreation sports?
Badminton.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, so net
Badminton.
sports basically. Volleyball?
Yeah. Oh. um, I don't remember if we did volleyball,
Okay.
but we did do archery too.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, that's really surely.
Real leisurely. No, target shooting with, archery is one of my favorite things. It's been a long time, and I really like it.
Yeah, we actually did I think we did ultimate frisbee too,
Okay.
which that one's pretty intense.
Yeah, I've played Ultimate Frisbee once, and it's been at least a decade
Yeah.
since I've played last.
Yeah, I like that too. That's one of those like if somebody was interested in playing, like getting a group together, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, that's something I would absolutely just hop in on any day.
Oh, I'm hearing we can make a little group here.
Yeah, but that takes work, Will.
Yeah, and we're already
Yeah,
pickleballers.
we're pickleballers. We got one group, and that's too much for us.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, there was
Well,
something else I was going to say about pickleball, but I forgot. Oh well, it's gone forever. Oh yeah, no, it's the exorbitant membership fees at places with pickleball courts.
oh boy.
This is a tangent to get on.
Yeah.
So the place that we played, it's a full on like tennis and swim club kind of thing. So they've got a pool, they got tennis courts, they do lessons, all that fun stuff. The full on membership for tennis, pool, all that stuff is a whopping $135 per month. But if you just want to play pickleball, that'll only set you back $40 a month.
Yeah.
That's insane. And that's one of the
Ugh.
better prices in town.
Yeah.
Like $40 a month is insane. But it's also one of the only covered courts in town. So it's like, yeah. And
Yeah.
and the crazy thing is not only is it $40 a month for you to pay for your own membership. If anybody wants to come in and play with you, you can't bring guests. It's $15 that every guest has to pay.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit ridiculous.
It's expensive, man.
It's expensive. Pickleball is a rich man's hobby, and I didn't expect it, but that explains why it's always rich old people that play.
Yeah, if it was like 10, even 20, like yeah, sure. I
Yeah,
can
I
do
could
that.
I could I could stomach 10, 20, maybe even
That's
30.
even like a gym membership. So I'm getting a little into maybe one of our other topics,
It'll
but
blend in. It is fine. We'll
yeah.
transition.
Oh, you could even do a sick segue
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Exactly.
But a gym membership has two tiers.
Mm-hmm.
The one I go to, there's the $10 one and then there's a 25.
Yeah,
So these people are expecting 40, which is like,
that's a lot. Like, and that's just for
ooh.
one person.
And and you reserve the court for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you only get like an hour for the I suppose you can reserve multiple slots, but
Yeah, yeah, like you could go a couple times a week, which is what those experienced ones we went with.
yeah.
They go twice a week
Oh, do
to
they
make it
really?
worth it. I think so,
Oh wow, I
if
didn't
I
realize
remember
they went
right.
that off often.
I think so. Now you got me second guessing, but they go enough to make it worth it.
Yeah, and I think they set up the family plan too, where it's
Mm.
a little bit cheaper on a per person level
Um,
because they had like the family pickleball plan brought it down to like $35 a person or something like that.
I'm gonna step away for like 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. Do you want me to
Yeah.
count or? Oh, he's already gone. So, everybody, you're stuck with me for the next 5 seconds. But the verdict on
Okay,
pickleball. Oh,
I'm back.
he's back.
What was that?
Nothing. I was
How
just
long? How long?
I didn't count. I'm sorry. I was trying
Oh
to
gosh.
not have silence on the podcast. So I
Oh,
was just talking.
that's fair. Okay. Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah. Anything else on pickleball?
I
I
don't
mean,
think so. I think we can move right into what you were
oh,
talking about.
uh, I will say though, there are free courts you can probably find.
Yes,
Like
most of
if you're
them most
interested
of
in
them are
playing.
outdoors. So,
Yeah.
good weather is required, but
Yeah,
there's
and
plenty of first come outdoor courts.
yeah, and you can get like how much is a set of pickleball paddles? Like $40 for like a good set
Yeah, and the one you bought was like had four paddles, so you could
for
buy
like
them for
60 or something.
yeah, you can buy them for quads or for doubles.
66 for four paddles. Yeah, I mean, you would most likely, if you're gonna try it, you would get the 2 pack and get a buddy,
Yeah, that's the
unless you
hard
know
part is a
someone.
friend.
around. But you're my friend, Kaden.
Exactly. That's why we played pickleball today.
We're halfway there.
Let's go.
Okay.
I could tell too by the end of the day, even though I was still a little bit sore from playing on Monday, that I could tell by the end of the day I was getting a little bit more of an eye and a feel for the game than when we
Hmm.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting absolutely creamed for like 7 games in a row will force you to learn.
You were doing good.
I was doing better near the end. The games were a little bit
Yes,
closer.
absolutely. Okay.
Of course, you
I
stopped
think we're
trying as
good with
hard, but
I got tired,
yeah,
man.
that's fair.
Like I got home and I'm like, I'm pretty wiped.
But
Almost like
we're
as
podcasting
tired
anyways.
as yeah, almost as tired as I am after I work out at the gym.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tell us about what a workout entails for you, Will.
Do you like that?
Excellent, excellent segue
Yeah.
to our sponsor. No,
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been working out. I started that a couple weeks ago,
uh huh.
or maybe a month ago at this point, man. It was maybe even longer ago. But
Well,
the problem
regardless.
is, yeah. I haven't got to go as much as I want. But I got in on like one of those like New Year deals,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 10 a month. There is an annual fee of $50
On top of your membership fee.
on top of the membership fee, which is like, okay, fine, whatever.
Mm.
I get it. Well, I don't get it, but like I'll pay it.
That is kind of silly. Why not just make your membership fee $2 more?
Yeah, but the deal is normally there's a year commitment. This one, because it was like the New Year's deal, they're like, "Hey, we're running a promo and there's no commitment."
Oh, that's
Probably,
nice.
to get more people to be like, "Oh, okay, if I sign up and end up not going, I can just cancel."
Yeah. And then they sign up, don't go, and forget to cancel, and that's how gyms make their money.
Really?
Well, some of like the big chain fitness centers that have like really low membership fees kind of count on people having them and not coming because the equipment would get worn down a lot quicker and it would be cost a lot more to run if people didn't come. I mean, if people actually use them.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the business model is assuming that it's such a low membership price, many people will just buy it, forget about it, and never go.
So am I ripping them off by going?
No, no, absolutely. Go to
Oh.
the gym and get buff.
No, I mean that's incentive for me to go.
Oh, well, in that
If
case, yes,
if
you are.
yeah, if I'm ripping them off and I'm like winning,
Yeah. And now I'll be honest, that is what I have heard. I am not certain on that. But, it makes sense. Planet Fitness costs like what, $20 a month or $15 a month?
10.
$10 a month, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, your membership was at Planet Fitness, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So, Planet Fitness only costing like $10 a month. So many people
Yeah.
are just going to, have that charge and not do anything about it.
And you know me, like putting those wear and tear on the
Oh yeah,
machines,
you're
lifting
really
those
really hard on gym equipment, Will.
those hundreds of
Oh
pounds.
yeah, don't even get me started on your 600-pound bench press.
No, realistically, there's a friend that goes like all the time, and the gym's like I hope not to like dox myself, but it's 5 minutes from my house.
Oh yeah.
So so like I'm like, okay, there's no excuse. And so I went like the first few times with him and he showed me some workouts and things, but he's like way stronger than I am.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
he's been going for a while.
yeah, at
And
least a
and
year and
Will,
a
I think
half.
you're safe on the doxing because any the only thing any listener knows is that there's a Planet Fitness 5 minutes away from your house. And there's a lot of people who live within 5 minutes of a Planet Fitness.
I want to see how many locations are there?
That's a good question actually.
There's over 2,500 clubs.
There's over 2,500 Planet Fitnesses in the US.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's including, oh, they have some in Canada, Dominican Republic, Panama, Mexico, Australia. They
Okay.
even have one in the United States. Wink, wink. Now they
Just
don't know
one.
what country we're in,
Yeah.
but that is a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot of locations.
Okay. But anyways, so yeah, have you ever been to a gym?
Ugh. If I have, it's been a while, which says a lot about my
Mm.
physical fitness. I'm into fitness. Fitness whole pizza in my mouth.
Gotta.
I'm a pizza enjoyer, not a gym goer.
Yeah, I could see that. I think they do like free pizza on the first Fridays of the month or something
At
like
the
that.
gym?
Yeah, Planet Fitness, because their whole thing is like we don't want anyone to feel bad
That's crazy.
when you go in. There's
Yeah.
a big alarm thing. That's
Hmm.
called the lunk alarm.
Oh yeah.
So if anyone's like banging weights and grunting and come in their tank tops and whatnot, and they're like, "Rah," then
Somebody
there's a
can ring the
lunk.
lunk alarm.
Yeah, and then kick them out.
Do they kick them out, or is it just to draw attention to the fact that they're being dumb?
I have no idea,
Good to know.
but they do have pizza.
That's
So
good. And you can bring a guest to Planet Fitness, can't you?
if you do the 25 a month
Oh,
deal,
okay. Gotcha.
yeah, which I keep going back and forth, and then every time I'm like, no, I don't need it though.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, Pizza Monday.
Pizza Mondays.
Yeah, it's the first Monday of every month.
Oh, okay.
They bring pizza.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, how are
So
you enjoying the gym rat life?
it's good. It's
Are
not
you
bad.
are you buff and swole?
I will say it's after the first time my arms, I had to manually lift my arms with my other arm.
They were that sore.
They were dead.
So wait, if your arms were dead, how did you lift the one arm with the other?
Adrenaline, baby. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. Because otherwise, you would have only worked out one arm at a time. So it's
No.
it's not a a core day, an arm day, leg day scenario. It's a left side, right side scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying
today I
this new
worked out the left
workout.
side of my body, and tomorrow I'm gonna work out the right. Most of the exercises are pretty easy, but it's really hard to run on the treadmill with only one leg.
I want to see that.
No, trust me, you don't.
But no, it's I would recommend it. Like at least trying it.
Okay.
Um because it's like it at least enlightened me as to how out of shape I was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay, like there actually is stuff to improve on here.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, and I work a desk job, so I'd be even more humbled by going to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the buddy I went with, he was lifting like twice the amount of weight, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see why.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So you do have a note here about workout gear. Was there something specific that was you know in that respect?
Yes. So yeah, along with like the working out and the running, trying to get my personal fitness up, I actually originally started with the intent, and I still do, with just improving my cardio,
Mm-hmm.
like my heart health, lower resting heart rate, better, like more efficient heart. I think the dog wants back in.
Oh, okay. You could
It's
disappear for
okay.
5 seconds again.
No,
Okay.
no, I think. Oh, she's giving me the puppy dog eyes.
Can't resist that. 5
5 seconds.
seconds. I'm not gonna count them off this time either. And I'm struggling to come up with anything to fill the dead air. I can't imagine these people who host podcasts by themselves. They must
Okay,
really have a lot to say. Welcome back,
I'm
Will.
back.
Okay,
Uh,
something about
yes.
heart health.
So, yep. So yeah, I originally took up running, and I did have some like things that I've come to learn when it comes to workout gear.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason that like workout gear tends to be a little not loose,
Yeah.
You do want it to actually fit you pretty well
Mm-hmm.
because it wicks the moisture away from you
That it does.
and it helps. But one thing that, and this is what I learned a few years ago when I first started running, was running socks.
Oh yeah.
Running socks are like crucial. Did you know this?
What's the difference between running socks and normal socks?
Okay. So normal socks, you can get like, polyester. Well, most running socks, like if you were to go to Costco or Walmart, they're like polyester,
Uh
which is
huh.
fine. It's fine.
As opposed to like cotton.
As opposed to cotton. Now, cotton's where you would want to steer clear from.
Yes,
Do you know
cotton is
why?
because cotton is garbage. It doesn't wick moisture away from you.
Yeah, what it mostly does is it sucks up that water.
Yeah, it
Like
absorbs
if you're
moisture and gets heavy and gross and bleh.
Yeah, and now imagine your feet going juke 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 and your toes rubbing against each other with a wet sock.
Yep.
What's
Trench
gonna
foot.
happen?
You're gonna get blisters and grossness,
Yeah, exactly.
and eventually
So,
trench foot.
what's trench foot?
Oh, this is something for you to Google another time. But
Oh,
trench foot is what happened to like a lot of soldiers in I want to say like Vietnam, but it just happens in really really wet environments where your feet are just always wet and you just can't get them dry. Okay, here's what we got. A trench foot is caused by prolonged exposure to a cold temperature that is usually above freezing and damp, sometimes unsanitary condition. Basically, it ultimately causes your skin and tissue to break down, which increases risk of infection and increases associated morbidity and mortality. Basically, it's bad juju for your feet.
makes sense.
Yeah, and it like there's a range of symptoms, but it can be so bad as to require amputation.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so it's like if your feet are like really, really wet all the time and you can't get them to dry out for like a really, really long time, it could be bad.
So you don't want a moist foot,
No, you do not want a moist foot and sticking that
or
baby in moist shoes.
you don't want the moist toes.
Nope, nope, those piggies got to stay dry.
Oh man.
That's why,
What about
like combat boots for in the like the Vietnam era. If you look at the combat boots, they actually have um, holes in the side that have a little like metal piece over them that basically just allows water to get out because you can't keep your feet dry over there. But the best you can do is just mitigate how much moisture is in your shoes by putting vents in the side of your boots.
Oh, I'm learning a lot here.
I think it was in like the Vietnam era. I'd have to go back and take a look. But yeah, I was a while ago. I was learning a bit about boots and stuff, and
Cool.
and much of the and you come across combat boots and stuff, and it's interesting how some of those end up working, and just the specific measures they take to solve certain problems depending on what era of what war it is.
Yeah. Okay. So socks. Socks are important.
Yes, that was quite the tangent.
Proper. That's totally fine. We're enlightening the listeners. That's the point of the whatever.
Yeah. By the way, I
You know.
have no source for any of this, so just trust me, bro, or do your own research. Hey, we may actually have a lot for the corrections and clarifications next
Oh
week.
yeah, the more mistakes we make, the more content it is.
Exactly. I mean, look at how much content we already have. We're already at the 53-minute mark.
Hey, let's go. I totally forgot I didn't start recording.
Oh,
So
that's fine.
you're
Mine seems to be working.
yeah, you're just the only copy. But oh yes, but I bought running socks from a company called Balega.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of these
No, I
guys?
never heard of them. How do you spell that?
Balega.
That's exactly how I
And
thought it was.
yeah, so they specialize in running socks. And boy howdy, if you ever want like good socks,
Mm-hmm.
the first time I had these on, I was like, this is what a good sock feels like.
The difference between bad socks and good socks is humongous, and you don't
It
realize it until you make
is.
the jump into good socks.
Yes.
I being an outdoors man, an outdoors person, I do a lot of hiking and
Yeah.
hunting, and I apparently can't speak, so I'm stuttering like a madman, I guess.
It's that yuzu,
It's that
man.
yuzu. It went straight to my head. Not the sake. It's just the yuzu. No, it's late. We're recording really late.
Yeah.
But anyways, being an outdoorsman, I do a lot of hiking and stuff, and merino wool socks are like a lifesaver. And they're not always like super thick, warm wool socks, but they make them thinner and lighter too, so you can wear them in the summer. And I've basically made the transition, and merino wool socks are basically all I wear because it's
Hmm.
just so much better than just the other garbage.
Yep. I feel it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these. Well,
So
yeah,
shout out
because
to Darn Tough and Smart Wool.
oh, I love Darn Tough,
Yeah,
man,
you know what I'm
and
talking about.
Smart Wool, but Darn Tough especially. Like,
Darn Tough has some great socks.
oh, they're good.
Yeah. They can be a little warm sometimes, I notice, even in the summer, especially in the summer. So I might have to go try and find some even lighter ones still than what I have, but
Mhm.
it's worth it to be comfortable.
There's a YouTuber I follow. He makes some pretty good like clothing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he buys only Darn Tough.
Yeah,
Not a sponsor. And
that's saying something.
and so he's like, if we ever made a sock and sold it on our site, it would need to be as good as Darn Tough. But like we've been trying and like we're still trying to get there, but like it's actually really difficult.
Yeah, and
And
they've been in the business forever.
yeah, yeah. And the thing is, they have like a fabric specialist,
Yeah,
someone that like specializes in like knitting.
Textiles.
Yeah, I do not want to say specializes in fabrics, but like they
Textiles
kind
is
of
the fancy way to put it.
yeah, yeah, like the way the sock is made and woven and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually looked at a darn tough sock like under a microscope or like whatever, a close up,
Uh-huh.
and they noticed the weave patterns, and they were like, these weave patterns are the way these are knitted. There's only like maybe three machines in the world that can knit it that tight and like in that way.
Yeah, and Darn Tough has them
um
all.
and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But like they know like that is like they're like, yeah, that you can't do that on other machines on a normal, like, which was kind of cool,
Yeah,
showing like they know what they're doing over there.
yeah, they do. Darn Tough makes some very good socks.
Um, but yeah, going back to like the Belega like running socks, they're really nice. And they prevent um like you can get some that are like, the main thing is like when you're running a lot, you really don't want your feet to blister.
Yeah.
And so like good running socks. Even another runner I know, they do smart wool socks and those are good too.
Hmm. I've
Um,
never looked at much of their like super light like running sock kind of offerings
yeah.
because I don't run and it shows. But
Hmm.
yeah, I know Smart Wool, I know Darn Tough, and they're all very very nice.
Yep. So yeah, like shout out to like good socks.
Shout out to socks. Shout out to good socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
It's
nice thing too with wool socks, is when you're out like hiking or whatever,
hmm
when they're wool, they'll still stay warm even if they do get wet, which
yeah.
is a huge thing, especially for
Oh,
somebody as prone to cold feet as myself.
um, wow. I don't know how long we want this podcast to go, but
We're at
I can
59
go.
minutes. We just clicked over.
Okay, this is going over an hour.
Let's go.
Easy. So I did want to give a little shout out to a company I just tried
Hmm.
to for like workout clothes. Fabletics.
I was
Have you
hoping you wouldn't say Fabletics. I
Ah, do you know what do you have something against them?
have nothing against Fabletics,
Oh, okay.
but it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows Fabletics.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but They do like a okay. So here's the deal, right? You gotta get in close,
Okay,
right? I
okay,
gotta I
I'm in
gotta think.
close.
I got some secrets to tell you. Okay.
Okay,
So they run a deal for a VIP membership. If you sign up for the VIP membership, you're gonna get like a crazy good deal. Like you're gonna get like 2 for 25 t-shirts. You're gonna get like really good shorts that have like liners in them for your phones. They have like they give you some good deals.
okay.
Okay. If you sign up for their VIP membership.
And what does that entail?
But the problem is, you know where the catch is?
What's the catch?
This VIP membership is $60 a month.
Oh my gosh. So on
Okay. And
top of paying them for their clothes,
yeah.
you're paying them $60 a month to be a VIP.
Yeah, this is it's rough, man. And the thing is, this is a one shot. Okay. So those deals I just told you, like the 2 for 25 shirts and all that,
Yeah.
it's a one shot. It's only for new VIP
Oh my
members.
gosh.
Okay. And
So
once you place that order, you can't do that again. There's other like little perks that aren't as good,
yeah, what are
but
the
like
what are the benefits of the VIP membership?
you can get like a shirt and shorts. Like they'll send you one, I think, each
That
month
that
or something.
Oh, okay. So it's like a subscription kind of thing.
Kind of. Or you can opt for like just $100 store credit.
Oh, every
Um,
month?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So that's where they
So if
kind
you're
of
the
like,
sort of person who needs a lot of, you know, athletic wear,
yeah,
then it may actually be beneficial.
yes, but like their clothes are expensive though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like, okay, $100 would get you a shirt and shorts.
Yes. But
Like,
it
okay,
is still technically, you're paying the MSRP.
mm-hmm.
So you're paying $60 for $100 worth of merchandise,
Yeah,
which is where they get you,
yep,
which is
yep.
where they get
So
you with their
that's
membership.
yep. I'm looking here. Yeah, pants are $19 if you're a new member and you do that one shot deal. Shorts are 2 for 19,
Hmm.
and you get like 70% off the whole store if there's something else you would like.
Oh wow. That just
Um,
goes to show what their margins are on those things.
that's all. That's your first order
Yeah.
only as a
But
new
still, it
member.
goes to
Okay.
show that their margins are
Yeah,
probably insane.
yeah, yeah. Or they really want people to sign up and then forget to cancel it.
Yeah.
You know. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But I can't
now,
imagine needing to be a monthly subscriber to an athletic wear company because it's like how much do you need?
yeah, okay. But remember, I told you to lean in because I got a little secret to tell you.
Okay, secret time.
Okay. Okay.
I'm listening.
So, what I did, and this is, I knew someone that did this, so it was proven, and then I did it, and it worked. Okay. They
Okay.
charge that $60 on the 5th of every month.
Okay. So if you sign up
So,
on the
yeah,
1st and cancel before the 5th,
yeah, or sign up on like the 15th, then yeah, you
yeah,
place your order, you wait for that confirmation shipping, wait till it's like almost even to your house, and then you cancel the VIP membership. They're not going to charge you the $60 for the month.
they didn't actually charge you for it.
They didn't.
Oh my
It
gosh.
because pay it. They do it on the 5th of every month. So
That's
like they're
crazy.
not going to do it on the 20th. Like
Huh.
so anyways, I
That's weird.
did this deal. And now I'm on their mailing list, and they mailed me the other day and were like, hey, we noticed you were a VIP and you're not anymore. We would like to extend the same offer to you again if you re sign up.
Oh my gosh. So did you do it again?
I still want to. So this is like, I want to see if I can do it again and avoid that $60 fee.
Maybe it's bait. Like maybe they're sending it
Right.
to you to be like, "Hey, well, come back, join the fold again." But we also patched that issue.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, maybe I'll do it. I don't know if the offer's still valid. I'd have to check my email because there was like a, do it before this day.
Yeah,
And
that's
maybe
interesting.
if I do it, then I'll let you guys know next week how it went.
Yeah, that would be interesting if it does still work. By the way, we at Wine Wordle and whatever do not endorse manipulating the system like that, and we're not responsible if such methods do not work for you.
Thank you for saying that. I
However,
gotta.
we will appreciate when somebody games the system in a creative way.
We haven't. We're just saying that was our experience. Yours may be different.
Your experience may vary.
And do not do something and do not risk it for the biscuit unless you can financially afford it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Gamble responsibly.
Now that we have the disclaimers out of the way.
Exactly, exactly. So I think for our send off here, I think we should give our listeners a little bit of homework for next week.
Oh, I like this.
So I think
Okay.
we should give them a song to listen to, and next week we
Mm.
may discuss that song for just a moment.
I
If
like
you're
this. I
picking
like
up what I'm
this.
putting down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the song that we want everybody to listen to is called Parked by the Lake. It's by Dean Summerwind. It's available on Spotify and YouTube, etc. And it's truly an experience. And I don't say this lightly, it is one of the best country songs I've ever heard. And this is coming from somebody who is not a big country music fan. It's fantastic.
I can attest. He isn't.
Yeah, you can
I
attest.
am.
Well, what are your thoughts on it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
As a country song and as a country fan, I fully get it, man. It's right there.
All right. On that note, episode 2 I think is in the books.
I think it was pretty
It
good.
was a good episode. We
You know?
covered we went straight into the sake. So, yeah, answered that question. Sake is not really wine. It's
Mm-hmm.
just Japanese for booze. And we talked
Yeah.
about pickleball, some gym stuff, gaming the Fabletic system, and the importance of good socks.
I might tease something.
Oh, another teaser in addition to the listening homework.
It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Maybe we'll talk about it after.
Okay,
I think we've discussed it before.
we probably
Maybe
have.
I'll let the people know that I think at some point it would be cool if we had someone on as an interview.
Oh, a guest star.
Yeah, like a guest star.
Yeah, yeah. That
I
would
could
be
see
something
us
that would be
doing that,
interesting. Yeah,
right?
we would have to discuss who we would like to have and who would be available to be had.
Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we've got 8 more weeks to figure out an interview.
Very good.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. It's the fans that keep us going. You guys are the reason we do this. Our loyal listeners. No Patreon yet. Work in progress, I suppose. But
We'll see.
yeah, thank you all very much, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.